Hello students, today we will discuss about a new topic in matrices, elementary operations in matrix. So how can we use elementary operations in matrix? The first operation is that interchange of rows columns. Interchange of rows and columns. This means elements of a row can be interchanged with corresponding elements of row column also. We interchange with corresponding elements of row column, denoted by Ri interchange with Rj. For example, suppose that A is the given matrix and elements are 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 0, minus 1, 3, and we want to apply there R1 replaced by R3. This property known as R1 interchange by R3. This is the first row, this is the third row. So we can now write it as A can be converted 0, minus 1, 3, 1, 2, 4 is the same as, and 3, 1, 2. You can observe here A equal to 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 0, minus 1, 3. We want to apply here R1 interchange with R3. So new matrix now we have 0, minus 1, 3 take the place of R1 with the corresponding element of R1. 1, 2, 4 second row is the same as above, and 3, 1, 2 replaced by the R3. So this is the first property in which we interchange the row or columns of a given matrix. Second, scalar multiplication. Elements of any row column can be multiplied by a non-zero real number. Non-zero real numbers denoted by Ri replaced by lambda Ri. That means in ith number of rows can be replaced by scalar multiplication of lambda with the elements of Ri. This means, for example, we have A is the given matrix 2, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, minus 1, 1, and here we want to apply R2 replaced by minus 3 R2. R2 replaced by minus 3 R2. So now we can, new matrix become 2, 1, 2. There is no change because we are multiplying only in second row by minus 3. This become minus 3, 0, minus 3. 0, minus 1, 1. there is no change in second, first and third row. And this also can be applied with the columns. I am taking on the row, but this also can be used for the column matrix also. Third, addition of rows, columns. This shows that elements of a row can be added with corresponding elements of another row, columns after multiplying with non-zero number. This is very important property in a primary elementary operations. This is addition of rows or columns. Elements of a row can be added. Elements of a row can be added with corresponding elements of another row or column after multiplying with non-zero numbers. That means I am showing with this an example. What is the property saying that here now? These all the operations can be used for the columns also. We are writing here only in the row, but you can use these operations for column also. So, for example, suppose that a matrix A is given 2 1 2 4 2 4 3 1 1. And here addition of rows, columns, elements of a row can be added with corresponding elements of another row, columns after multiplying with non-zero numbers denoted by Ri replaced by Ri plus lambda Rg. So here we want to apply R2 replaced by R2 minus 2R1. This is the way of writing. We want to change in R2. So we write here R2 minus, what will the change? R2 minus 2R1. R2 is added with R1 after multiplying the number minus 2. So now this matrix becomes there 2 1 2 because there is no change in first row, the change shown only in second row. 4 2 4. Now R2 minus R1 is multiplied with minus 2. So 4 minus 4 becomes 0. 2 minus 2 becomes 0. 4 minus 4 becomes 0. And this is the row, third. 3 1 1. So there is no change in first and third row. So this is the third property of the elementary operations. Hello students, now we are taking a new topic, inverse of a matrix. So let first we start with invertible matrix. Which type of matrix are called invertible matrix? Let A be a square matrix. ये याद रखने लायक बात है कि रेक्टेंगुलर मैट्रिक्स नेवर बी पजेस इनवर्स. किसी भी मैट्रिक्स का इनवर्स अगर निकाला जा सकता है तो वो उसी केस में निकाला जा सकता है कि वो square matrix. So let A be a square matrix, then there exists a square matrix B such that AB equal to BA equal to I. If A be a given square matrix, then there exists a square matrix B such that AB equal to BA equal to I, where I is the identity matrix of the given order, same as the given order of matrix A. Then B is called inverse of A and inverse of A denoted by A inverse. So A inverse equal to B in this case, when B is the inverse of A, and A is called invertible matrix. Invertible matrix means the inverse of A we can be find. So let A be a square matrix. That means first condition is that if we want to find the inverse of any matrix, it should be a square matrix, and the inverse of a square matrix also be in form of a square matrix. So if let A be a square matrix, then there exists a square matrix B such that AB equal to BA equal to I. In this case, B is called inverse of A, and inverse of A is indicated by A to the power minus 1. Here A inverse equal to B, and A is called the invertible matrix. Now I am taking the questions based on elementary row operation. Elementary operations can be applied by two formats. First in row format, other in column format. If the question is asking in your CBSE examination, find the inverse of a given matrix using elementary operation, then you have a choice. You can solve it by row operations, you can solve by it column operations. If mentioned in the question, if this is compulsory mentioned in the question, find the inverse of a given matrix using elementary row operation or column operation. So if mentioned strictly, then your choice is finished now, and you can solve the question in given conditions, row matrix or column matrix. So here there is no restriction is there. So simply we use the row operation for solving this type of question. So using elementary operations, find inverse of A equal to 1 minus 1 to 3. So when we apply row operation, we start let A equal to IE. This is the condition. When we apply row operation, we start with A equal to IA. If we start with column operation, then we start with A equal to AI. इसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा मैं कि ऐसा हम क्यों करते हैं. So first, now in this question we apply the row operation. So we use here A equal to IA. Now the value of A is there 1 minus 1 2 3. I is the identity matrix 1 0 0 1, and A is the same as 0. This is the question number first. Now in those two matrices we apply row operations, elementary row operations, and convert this matrix into identity matrix. We apply row elementary operation and convert, and a particular operation apply in this matrix. Now I am taking a problem based on inverse of a matrix by using elementary row operation. So using elementary operation, find the inverse of A equal to 1 minus 1, 2, 3. This is a square matrix. When we use, so we have two type of process of solving this type of questions. One is row operation method and second is column operation. So if your CBSE examination question asked with the restriction using the elementary row operation or using the elementary column operation, find the inverse of matrix, then you are restricted for solving this type of methods. But if there is no restriction, simple question is asking your question exam using elementary operation, find inverse of A, then you can use row operation or you can use column operation. So here we start with the row operation. When we use with row operation, we start the question A equal to IA. Please memorize. When we start with row elementary operation, you start with A equal to IA. If you use column operation, elementary column operation, then you can use A equal to AI. And about this difference, we will discuss later. So here we start question using the elementary row operation. So A equal to IA. Here the value of A is there. I is the identity matrix and A. And now our main object is there is this. We want to convert this matrix A into identity matrix using elementary row operation. And all operations they are applied there. We also applied in this matrix also. So first we want to convert this matrix into identity matrix. This is 1. So we want to 1 here. There is no change in first row is there. In second row we want to there 0. So apply R2 replaced by R2 minus 2R1. After applying this property, this row elementary operation, we have 0 there. All other elements should be changed, but we are not aware about it. We only change, we see the change in this element only. So here, there is no change in first row. Second row become 2 minus 2, 0. And 3 plus 2 become 5. Similarly, in right hand side, this no change in their first row. Second row 0 minus 2. So this become minus 2. 1 and 0. This is 1 again and A is there. Now we want to 1 here. So apply again row operation. R2 replaced by 1 upon 5 R2. So now first row is unchanged again, 1 minus 1. Second row, this becomes 0, 0 upon 5, 0, 5 upon 5, this becomes 1 is equal to, here there is no change in first row, 1, 0, here this becomes minus 2 upon 5 and this becomes 1 upon 5 and A is there. Now we want to change this. We want to here 0. So now again apply R1 replaced by R1 plus R2. जब कभी भी आप ऑपरेशन अप्लाई कर रहे हो इस चीज का ध्यान रखिए कि जब आप अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो जो एलिमेंट आप ऑलरेडी सेट कर चुके हैं वो कहीं इफेक्टिव तो नहीं हो रहे, तो थोड़ा सा आपको देख करके ऑपरेशन लगाने होंगे यहाँ पे. Here when we apply R1 plus R2, so here this become now 1 0 1 minus 1 1 0 0 1. So this left hand side matrix converted into now identity matrix. Now in right hand side R1 plus R2, so this become 1 minus 2 upon 5. This becomes 0 plus 1 upon 5. Here now minus 2 upon 5, there is no change. In second row 1 upon 5 and A is there. This is I equal to, after simplifying we have 3 upon 5, 1 upon 5 minus 2 upon 5, 1 upon 5. A. Now A comes here, so this becomes A inverse. After multiplying with identity matrix, there is no change. Now we have A equal to 3 upon 5, 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, 1 upon 5. So this is the inverse of a given matrix. Suppose that we are not confirmed about the answer. So for verification, it is not a necessary part of the question. For verification, in rough part, you can A into A inverse equal to 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 3 upon 5, 1 upon 5, minus 2 upon 5, 1 upon 5. If we multiply in these two matrices, we have A inverse equal to 1 multiplied by 3y5 plus 2y5, again 1 multiplied by 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5, here 2 3 are 6 upon 5 minus 6 upon 5, and there 2 upon 5 plus 3 upon 5. So after simplifying, we have 1 0 0 1, that means I. So this is the verification of our answer. Ki this is the inverse of the given matrix A. Now I am taking one more problem of order 3 by 3. Using elementary operations, find inverse of matrix A, whose elements are 1 2 minus 2 minus 1 3 0 0 minus 2 1. In this question, we are again applying elementary row operation. So start with let A equal to IA. The matrix A is 1 2 minus 2 minus 1 3 0 0 minus 2 1 equal to identity matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 A. We start with the operations. During the applying of operations, if any row of this matrix becomes 0, all the elements of any row are become 0, then our process will be finished at that step, and we can write there the matrix A does not, inverse of matrix A does not exist. If any time during the applying of operation, any row of the matrix becomes 0, all the elements of any row of any column become 0, then our process is finished, and we can say the inverse of a matrix A does not exist. Now start the solving. First, our object is that we want to convert this matrix into identity matrix. So 1 is there, so there is no change this time in first row. In second row, we want to there 0. So now apply R2 replaced by R2 plus R1. Apply this property. We have now 1 2 minus 2. There is no change in first row there. In second row, minus 1 1 0 3 2 5 0 2 minus 2 minus 2, and in third row 0 minus 2 1. In right hand side again, there is no change in first row because we are applying operation in second row. So 0 plus 1 become 1. This is 1 again. This is 0 0 0 1. We can apply more than one operation in the given process. So whenever you are very used to this type of question, you can apply more than one operation in this questions, this type of question. Now in second, here is 1, here is 0, here is 0. So there is no change. We are confirmed because all the elements of first column are 1 0 0. Now we want to change here. We want to here 0. So now apply R1 replaced by R1 plus R3. When we apply this, we are observing here 2 minus 2 becomes 0, and there is no change. So 1 0 1, 2 minus 2 0, minus 2 1, minus 1. Here there is no change. There is no change, so we have 0 5 minus 2 and 0 minus 2 1. Similarly, apply this process here again. So in first 1 0 become 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. Second and third row remain same 1 1 0 0 0 1. Here. Now we want to convert this and we want to this element 1. So apply R2 replaced by R2 plus 2R3. So when we apply this operation, we have 1 0 minus 1, there is no change. 1 0 minus 1. Here R2 plus 2R3, so 0 0 becomes 0. 5 4 become 1 minus 2 2, this become 0, and there is no change in third row, so 0 minus 2 1. Now apply there. We are changing R2, so 1 0 1, there is no change in first row. In second row 1 0 become 1 again, 1 0 again 1 there, 0 2, there become 2 0 0 1. Now we want to 0 this element, so now apply R3. Now R3 change by R3 plus 2R2. So what is the change here? There is no change in first 1 0 minus 1 1 0 minus 1. In second row there is no change 0 1 0. Already all the elements are fit there, and 0 minus 2 2 becomes 0. So 0 0 and there is 1 again. On the right hand side there is no change in first row 1 0 1 1 0 1. Second 1 1 2 1 1 2, and third 0 0 1 0 0 1. So now we want to change in R2. Sorry, we want to change in R2 there. Sorry, there is change in. There is no change in second 1 1 2 1 1 2. In third row R3 replaced by 2 R2. So 0 replaced by 1 again 1. No, multiply by 2. So this becomes 2. Again 2 1 2. Added there 2 and 2 to 4. This becomes 5. Okay. Now we have only change minus 1 in first row. So now R1 replaced by R1 plus R3. After applying this, we have now 1 0 1 0 0 0 minus 1 1 0. There is no change in second, no change in third in this step. Again here 2 1 3 0 2 2 1 5 6, and now there is no change in second row, no change in third row, in there is A. This become I now. So I equal to 0, sorry, I equal to this matrix 3 2 6 1 1 2 2 2 5 A. So finally we have A inverse equal to 3 2 6 1 1 2 2 2 5. So this is the inverse of a given matrix. For verification in rough work, we can apply the product of A into inverse. If we get I, this is the simple verification of the inverse of a matrix. During this process, if we have any time all the elements of any row or column are 0, then we stop the process and we can say at this step the matrix inverse of a matrix A does not help. So there are two questions based on inverse of a matrix by using elementary operation. In both the question I used elementary row operation, and we can use also column operations in this type of questions.